Honey, please. I beg you in the name of God.
What's wrong?
We need to talk.
Who needs fixing?
Hi, my name is Chima Precious. I played the character Jones in the movie Filth.
Abigail, why have you refused to yield to me? Why?
Jones, now it's not a good time. Can we talk about this?
Come on, babes. You're a beautiful woman. Why are you playing hard to get? Seeing the script for the first time, I loved it. Considering the fact that I was going to be an asshole, the character Jones is a neighbor to Abigail. Jones wanted Abigail by all means. They are good neighbors, but he wanted more than that. He's been trying to, he had a crush on her, but she was not just ready, she was already involved in a relationship. But Joe wanted something, so he decided to go the extra mile, and that which didn't turn out well. It's been awesome working with the crew and the cast. My other cast, my co-cast in the movie was sploofic. It was great working with them. The director has a heart of gold. Does not want you to cry, even though I cried though. Well, it was fun. The makeup, shots. Those very stupid boys on set. They don't want to make you go crazy, but they are still good guys. They are the best in the business, and I think if I'm asked to come back, to come and take part in this movie, I will so jump at it. I'm like, yes, because this is a movie I want you to watch out for, because to keep you glued to your screen. You enjoy every moment, every moment spent watching it.
Hi, my name is Grace Amayi and I played Linda in the movie Filth.
This is supposed to be our secret. But no, your big mouth will not keep shut.
She is my friend. Always has been. Who would I have shared my problems with? Who? Amazing script. When I got the script, I was love struck. I even had to talk to the writer because I felt he did an amazing job. I got to work with the best cast and crew. My amazing director, Douglas, amazing. He's someone who's going to tell you, this is how I want it, give it to me this way. I work with like amazing people. Okay, so back to Linda. Linda is a minute broken woman. Like, she got married to a man whose sexual libido is quite high, and she couldn't really match up, so they had issues in their marriage. And she had this best friend who is a therapist, so she, asked them to go see the therapist and all that. They had like little issues. Shola, her husband, is meant to be an amazing guy, but because she just couldn't meet up to his sexual drive, they always had issues. So basically, Linda is just that cool lady who, had her own thing going, and amazing job. It was fun working on this set. Really stressful at some point. Like, there was a night we had to shoot all through the night. It was crazy, but at the end of the day, I had a great time filming. I really can't wait to see the output of the job. I liked the fact it touched the issue of domestic violence, which is like a regular issue in Nigeria. So it's a must watch. Trust me, it was amazing working on this set. We're like a family. So that's what I'm going to mix about this job. The story touched some other key aspects. Like, I'm not going to give it away, so I'll actually wait for you to watch that. Some of the dialogues were really intriguing. I want you to watch out for this movie. It's an amazing job.
Homsuk is my name, and I'm playing the role of Douglas in the movie titled Filth. So I hope you wouldn't really mind, you understand, when I call upon you, you know, so that you can tickle my fancy and I can fancy your tickle.
Come on.
Understand? So, but just before you go, you know, I'd like to like, you know, give you my card.
A marketer.
Uh-huh.
Not so many ladies say no to you, right?
Well, not the few that I've been with. Douglas is an average, everyday, working class guy that has the normal manly capabilities and disadvantages as regards character. He's a nice person, but he has a girlfriend who is a counselor, and most of his behaviors go against what she mostly preaches and all of that. But then the driving conflict of the movie is basically around his girlfriend, who's called Abigail, and the trials that she faces as regards what her friends go through, what she goes through personally in her relationship, and all of that. Everyone was wonderful on the production, from the director to the storytelling. It was wonderful. The production was really nice. Cast and crew were wonderful and all of that. The experience on this set is actually quite different from every other one I've been through. Why? Because of the character itself. I've been able to relive a personality I haven't relived before, or it's not part of what I am in real life. And it's really quite difficult for you to be able to assume the role of someone else that you are not. But that's what you get when you get a very good story. The originality is what drives that thing for us actors. And the last few days have been very rough. It has been inspirational. Why? Because we've spent well over 22 hours straight working on the last parts of the movie. I wouldn't want to let the cat out of the bag. I believe the teaser for this thriller of a movie is what should be able to move everybody to the cinemas, and hopefully I actually think that we'll be getting a few awards, if not more.
Honey, please. I beg you in the name of God.
What's wrong?
We need to talk.
Who needs fixing?
But I'm not a deceiver. I'm an ustaz.
I mean, how can I not be enjoying sex with my wife?
Are you kidding me?
Shola shags me with all his might.
Shut up there. Jati.
Who is coming with me?
I don't know.
It's your mess.
Why don't you go with someone close to your heart? Shola, leave me alone! Shola, leave me alone!
Yeah, my name is Leobio Kwese, and I took the character Shola. Wow, Shola. I tried to touch her. She says I'm too rough. Every now and then she goes, "Baby, go easy. Baby, go easy." I mean, I'm not enjoying her. I mean, how can I not be enjoying sex with my wife? When I first saw that script, I'm like, I love challenging roles. Okay, don't get me twisted, but Shola's own was something else. I mean, a maniac. And I'm like, damn, how am I going to do this thing? I'm against this kind of guys. And now I'm going to do this kind of guy. So on its own, it was challenging, okay? Working with the cast, amazing people. Amazing, 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 amazing. I worked with a bunch of people I've never worked with all my life, and I got some dangerous surprises. They're awesome, awesome, honestly speaking, awesome. The director, worked with him before, wonderful director, simple, steady. The crew are awesome people. Not to forget, I mean, there was one wonderful time I can't forget, you know. We had so much ram suya everywhere. The whole place was littered with meat. For a minute, we didn't know we were shooting again, you know. We were just eating and eating ourselves out. But anyway, it was just fun. It was good. I'd like to do this again. I'd like Shola to resurrect, you know. Not zombie, I mean. Well, it was good. And I would love to do it again.
There's just a whole lot to say about Filth. I can go on and on. I don't know where to start from, but very interesting story. And what caught my attention the most, it's the fact that it's about domestic violence, and it's a project I'm working on currently in school. And I was very interested in doing the job because I was looking forward to learning new things, and I must say it was actually a good experience. Meet new friends, learn a lot. Every production, of course, you know, has its ups and downs, but what's most important is that it was a good production. By the grace of God, we're able to start and finish. And I'm looking forward to it because I know it's going to be very big. Yeah, I said that's going to be very big. Wonderful cast and crew, great actors. It was amazing, yeah.
Okay, my name is Shalom Chiki Uyenabulele. I'm a filmmaker and I major in cinematography. And working on this film was quite challenging because first of all I was ill. I was supposed to take my drugs, but I had to just shoot because I just had to shoot. Even though everybody was saying don't shoot, you have to take him, I just had to. I liked the story and I really wanted to be the person to be behind the camera for this film. So I enjoyed working with everybody, cast. At least I worked with almost everybody on this set before. I think there was no new person, and they're like family, and everybody's amazing from Humsuk to Tisha to Grace to Uncle Leo to everybody that worked on this set. They were quite amazing and never had issues with them. They were just kind of people that you tell, okay, I feel we should do it this way, and they do it. The crew are just so amazing. Okay, I think everybody, the new person, everybody's family as well. But you know, the bond is there and the understanding is there. We worked as family, you know, and thank God we're at this point, and we say thank you God for making us achieve it, and it's all good. And I want to thank God that we were able to translate some of the things we had in our head, you know, true light and good framing. And I hope you guys enjoy what you see because we translated the movie properly, and it's not different from what you see on the script. You know, a lot of times a lot of people make movies and the script is interesting more than the film itself, but this one, I think the film is more interesting than the script. Yeah, with this viewpoint of mine, I hope I've been able to confuse you and not to convince you that Shalom Chiki is the owner of Transcorp. Thank you very much.
Okay, so my name is Sedu. I'm the makeup artist on the film Filth. I was particularly interested in the story before we started shoot. I love the storyline. It's addressing one aspect of domestic violence that a lot of people really do not look at it like as if because it's a shameful thing. A lot of people rather shy away from talking about it, but it really happens. And a lot of people are not even aware that it's violence. So I don't want to say for gender sensitive, but it is, the movie is going to create awareness, some level of awareness to women and even men who are putting their wives through domestic violence without being aware of it. It would prick their consciences, and I believe that the movie has a lot of message to different people out there, trust me. And working on the production, great cast and crew, I must say. Wonderful cast, most especially the cast. Yeah, I love them. I'm in love with them totally. They are not A-listers. Most of them are coming up. Wonderful rendition, wonderful delivery. I see them going places. So it's not about the face in the movie, but it's about these people. I believe they are a cast that everybody needs to watch out for. Truly, we should watch out for them. They're coming really hot. And my favorite cast, I won't say, but I love all of them. In fact, you have cast that crew will work out, and the cast members are helping you pick equipment and stuff like that, or arranging the set back. Awesome, awesome. Jones, a character, just made back a bed where we were lying because we shot up until this morning. It's amazing. You hardly see cast members like that on set. And then humility is one thing I believe in. It takes you places. So I believe they will keep it up, and it will take them places and where they will need to be. Lovely production company. It's a production company. I appreciate them a lot. Lovely people. The director, down to earth, and at some point, because it's not the director that is insulting people's fathers, people might want to take him for granted, but he knows what he wants, and then he sticks his finger down to get what he wants. Yeah. Great DOP. He knows his onion. He knows what he's doing. Awesome people. Thank God we started and ended.
Well, we just finished from this story, filming this story, Filth. There are different kinds of stories, and this one, for me, is a story I've always wanted to tell, especially when it has to do with a girl child. For those of you who know my style of directing, you would agree with me that I get to tell the African girl child story a lot. And this one is one of those African girl child story that tends to really puzzle my conscience until I haven't shot the film. It all started on one afternoon where we sat down to want to really look at the situations ladies across Africa really facing. And so I had created the story, and of course I had to talk with my very close friend, Benjamin Bitrus Gbamanayi, to pen down this story in screenplay. And of course, in his usual ways, he was able to actually doctor the story. It was making it a story that you and every other person would really love to see. Now, I haven't talked about the story. The story, like every other person have said, for me, it is a social commentary on the challenges faced by women in our society. That's challenges that they are not really able to, most women are not able to summon the courage to tell. And so in our own little way, we decided to tell the story in the eyes of a few ladies. Actually, the characters of Abigail, the character of Linda, and so on. One of the things that tend to be a major challenge in the course of telling this story is the finance, because there is nobody in the country presently, or no form of grant from the government or private grants at the moment, for filmmakers to actually tell stories like this. Sad enough, we had to put needles and stitches together to enable us, pen out and tell this story in motion pictures. I would not have been able to tell this story without the effort of the producer and of course the very efforts of notable persons like Shalom Chiki, the makeup artist, the actors, the crew, the sound men, the lights guys, the production assistant, John JC. You know, I can go on and mention everybody's name. You guys actually did your best, and of course I want it to be on record today that I do appreciate all that you have done in the course of trying to tell this story. You see, getting people to believe in your dreams and visions is usually not very easy thing to do, and for me, the opportunities that you guys have granted us to work together on this very project, for me, it's going to remain everlasting in my book of records. Now, I haven't talked about the process and the challenges, accommodations, locations, logistics, where we're almost going to be a challenge, and of course, good people have also lived up to the responsibility, you know, towards enabling us to actualize this project. I will not forget to mention the very contributions made by key persons in the crew who have also been able to, you know, bring in their creativity on board, the likes of Leo B, Sado, Shalom, John JC. I could mention them again because when you work on set with people, everybody work as a team, and without a team, you're not able to tell an intelligent story. I would not say it is my film. I want to say that it is our film because we all have been able to put our heads together creatively to be able to tell this story. One of the lessons I want people to learn from this story is that you must be able to stand in for another. And then do not always look at people as if they have all the powers, or as if they are not supposed to fall a victim to anything, or as if they are God themselves. People have challenges, and then we must learn to accept them with their challenges and then still move on to live in one accord. Now, the period of this production has been very challenging, and because if it wasn't challenging, I would have wanted to, you know, do this again. Yeah, it was challenging in the sense that we had stiff budget. One of the things we never wanted to compromise, or rather we tried not to compromise, is quality. And of course, I would not preach this film to you until you see the film. You will be the one to preach it to others. And I'll thank you very much, and I hope that when you see this film, you would have your own story to tell. Thank you so much. I want to thank the producer, the cast and crew, everyone who have put heads together to make this film a success. Thank you so much. God bless you all.
Yeah, first of all, I want to say a big thank you to God Almighty for the completion of this project. Filth is my first feature-length movie. We've done a couple of shorts, but this is the very first feature-length, and I'm really very grateful to God because we've been able to pull it through. The process was very, very challenging. Started from the planning, convincing ourselves that we have to go on set and shoot, and working the whole hog of the challenges that came with it. And today I just completed the shoot, and it's been an awesome time. I must not forget to say that one very, very challenging thing that we faced in the course of it was funding, like it is generally in the country at a period like this. And if I have to say this on record, at some points just to get the movie out, I have to transfer the school fees of my kids to shoot this movie, just to make sure that we tell this very story, because it's a story that touches on the life of on the women, violence at home, and we're sure that it's going to be an educative material for the public and for the society. I want to say a big thank you to the members of the cast and crew for doing justice to this. Thank you to the director for ensuring that justice was done to this. DOP, the makeup, because it would have been very, very difficult for us to translate the story into picture without those people giving their best on set. The cast were awesome. They were all amazing. I have the opportunity of also playing a role as a cast and working with people who have made a mark, though you can still rate them as upcoming, not really the top people who are really the faces out there, but they've got everything to challenge anywhere in the world, and they were amazing on set. I want to say a big thank you to somebody who has taken the position of a father figure in my life, Pastor Dr. Christopher Otabo. He was there with me. When the challenges were there, I run up to him and he was like, the dream always comes to reality. And he's really a father. To Pastor Victor Ego, he gave his property for us to use and it was awesome. To Dan Udiete, Osas and Nana Imovom, Dickinens, Yemi Otabo, Pastor Nkechi Ego, and Brother Ben Inti. They were all awesome. I want to say a big thank you to every member of the Christ Embassy family, because they have really shown that we can give our life a meaning. And your religion, your Christianity, does not limit your contribution to society. Even as you have to do your things spiritually, you still have to express yourself in society, be part of that change process that will bring about the kind of society we all envisaged. We have done what we can do with this movie. We expect and believe this is going to make wave in the society. It's going to reverberate around, and we are certainly expecting that at the end of the day, we'll get the kind of reaction we want to get from you. Thank you, everybody. Once again, cast and crew, I really appreciate this. Looking forward to we all working together again in the future.
Honey, please. I beg you in the name of God.
What's wrong?
We need to talk.
Who needs fixing? But I'm not a deceiver. I'm an ustaz.
I mean, how can I not be enjoying sex with my wife?
Are you kidding me?
Shola shags me with all his might.
Shut up there.
Jati.
Who is coming with you?
I don't know.
It's your mess.
Why don't you go with someone close to your heart?